Coming to you from Crunchyroll HQ, this is the Gachiakuta After Show, where each week we're talking out the trash and breaking down the latest from the anime series, sharing our favorite moments, and so much more. I'm your host, Leah President.
It's me, back from the pit, LeAlec Murray.
And I'm Mori Calliope.
What?
No way.
Special guest jumping. Special guest running.
Performer of Cour 2 Gachiakuta OP, let's just crash Mori Calliope.
Oh my God, she just hit Nick with a chair.
Oh gosh, wow, you guys are really talking me up. I appreciate it. Thank you always.
We are so excited to have Mori on the show, but let's go ahead and enter the abyss together. Like we mentioned, the one and only Mori Calliope, aka the voice behind Gachakuta's Cour 2 OP, Let's Just Crash, is on with us.
Banger.
Welcome, Mori.
Hi. Hey guys, thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Before we
Exciting.
jump into the recap portion of the episode, we want to know, what would your vital instrument be, Mori? Or Callie?
That's a great question. I love this. I think about it often. I feel like Scythe is too easy, so I'd have to say I really want it to be the bass guitar. I'm trying to learn, but I think that would be cool, you know.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Still working on it, but let's see. Every note that I play, every time I play a note, it kills everyone around me. I don't know. I haven't really put a lot of thought into this. Maybe no death.
That's OP.
It's a little OP.
That is OP.
I wonder if do the sound waves discriminate, or is it just like you wipe out your whole? They're like, we need to send Mori
Everyone.
on solo missions because their power just kills everybody.
Yes, within like a 5-mile radius. Leave it to me. No.
5
It
mile
needs some
radius is
fine-tuning.
crazy.
Oh, I see what you
Tuning.
did there.
I get it. Crazy. She's nuts.
Lee, you want to take us into the recap?
Hell yeah. So I don't know how this show keeps getting better. So we start this episode thinking we're going to see an all-out brawl between Deer, Bro, and Bundus, but then the trash beat starts moving. We are on a trash dragon. What is happening? But also, I do have to bring up the baby punches again because they showed Deer's baby punches
So
at the beginning of the episode.
Such good comedic timing, they had to show it again.
Yep. So
Oh, yeah.
they all end up falling in this car and they have to band together and quote unquote drive to safety. This is, we'll talk about it more in the pit pool. This is like one of my favorite parts
Oh,
of
yeah.
the episode.
I was cackling too the whole time.
But but then you kind of start seeing this moment with the cleaners and the raiders where it's like, it's very evident, especially when Engine shows back up with food, that they kind of have to work together now to get out of here.
And don't we love Fu?
It's, oh my God.
God,
So
every time
I'm
he was on screen.
I'm really wondering what
cackling.
Fu's vital instrument is, because his whole thing is like, oh, you have to fight me, you have to fight me, you have to fight me. And Engine just ignores him the entire time, which is absolutely hilarious. He's just like, hit me. He's like, He's
Nope.
just
No, I don't
walks
think I
away
will.
from it. But Simu, best girl, finally gets in contact with the cleaners, and she kind of scolds Engine
Engine's like,
a
it
little
was
bit.
so good to hear from you. I'm so happy.
She scolds Engine quite a bit because she's like, you're supposed to be down there fighting, and
God, I
you're
wish she
making
would yell at me like
friends.
that.
And, oh my God.
Oop, who said that?
But reel it back. Reel it back.
Valid.
But Simeon does mention that, hey, you know, I still can't get in contact with, you know, members of your team, specifically Rudo. So we're going to send reinforcements because this is going banana ham sandwich now. So we have to actually.
Is that real?
It's not.
Sounds
A banana
good.
ham sandwich?
It's not.
It sounds good.
I'll take one. Yeah, I'll try anything once.
But while all of this is happening, we also go back to Rudo and Zodal. And the cool thing is here, which is also a great moment in the show, is Rudo kind of finally has his hero moment and reveals his vital instrument's name. 3R. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I feel like
Do you hear that, world?
Yeah, I feel
Do
like
you hear that, world?
I feel like it's getting Saturday morning cartoon vibes, but this is fine. This is fine. We close out this episode with Rudo and Zodal about to go all the way in, and then Engine shows up, Aura farming like he does
Per usual.
and closes out the episode, which is kind of par for the course.
They're about to have a slay off.
Yeah, basically, which has kind of been par for the course for like all of the endings of Cour 2 is that like we end on a like kind of a mic drop moment for like the episode 19. It was like all of the cleaners are like collage and they're like, or no, that was 18. They collage and they're like, oh, we have to get down to business. And then 19 is Deer, and you figure out what the power of his vital instrument is, and it ends on the big, baby punch to be continued.
Can I just say, I love the design of his pacifier with
it's
the little,
so good.
the little vampire teeth
it's
or
so
like
good.
Spikes or whatever they are. Like,
can we get that as merch? I'm telling
exactly,
you.
like take that.
I wouldn't use it, but we're at a
and it
rave,
makes sense when you figure out what his power is that it makes sense is that he's taking energy from things. So the vampire pacifier makes sense.
I didn't even think about that.
So I'm here.
Damn,
so I pay me
Nice.
the big bucks. I don't know how big the bucks are, but that's they paid them to me. But yeah, no, that is your recap for episode 20. We are in the
episode.
last 4.
Wow, that flew by.
Oh my
That
god.
really flew by. Speaking of flying,
Can we have Let's Just Crash as the opening for season 2 as well?
Oh no, gosh. I appreciate Thank you. Maybe
who do
a
we got to
remix.
talk to? Who do we got to talk to?
Oh yeah, like let's just remix it.
Right.
Let's just remix. Yeah, let's just
It just fits so perfectly. I can't imagine like another OP fitting so perfectly.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm sure it'll be fantastic from here on out. I hope that becomes the general theme for Gachiakuta is OPs that, I don't know, make you want to headbang and drive a million hours.
The OP.
A million.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Miles per hour, 150 down the highway. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
That's what they did in this episode.
Oh my
Literally,
God.
that's how people are going to drive to that song. It's just like floating through the air and like.
All right.
At your own discretion.
It is time for the dumpster dive. This week, Rudo's realization.
Which, okay, I want to talk about this a little bit later. This was like part of my hit poll as well. So I do want to get back to it. But I just loved that moment.
Yeah.
Where he sees his team just like flashing before his eyes. And like before this, we see Rudo as like kind of like a lost youth. You know what I mean? Like he's sort of like trying to find his direction and like he was betrayed by, I mean,
literally
his like
everybody.
father figure was murdered and then he was betrayed by everyone he knew like 5 minutes later. So we see him like as a very lost person and him coming to this realization of like, wow, I have this found family here. Like I could go back to the sphere, right? And go back to what I know. But I would rather stay and fight with these companions that have accepted me for me. Yep. And I thought that was really sweet. And like the montage of everyone's faces, like.
Yeah.
This is so
emotional.
Great. Right. Yeah, really. Like it was just an emotional weekend for me. This show and many other ones included. The great thing about this is that, I feel like to piggyback on what you were saying, Leah, like every battle shonen character, like every MC in a battle shonen has their breakout moment.
Yeah.
Up until this point, Rudo really hadn't had it. Like, and we, and we've at this point been with him for 19 episodes.
Yeah. It's been a lot of like building the world, finding out like what's the situation.
Yeah.
Like,
but
slow and steady build up.
Faced with uncertain doom.
Yeah.
He figures it out and it just clicks. And I feel like for battle shonens, that's like one of the best moments is when your main character figures out what they're about.
Yeah.
They figure out what they're about. They figure out like what everything around them means. And then you start seeing that character differently. Especially coming off like kind of, when we were going into Cour 2 and his situation with Amo was a little sketchy because he's kind of an angry bean. And then and then now he clicks and he figures it out.
Yeah, he did have like a lot of anger that he needed to like channel, but some of it was also, I think, maybe his vital instrument. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
He kind of went a little cuckoo that episode.
Yeah.
But what's your take, Mori, on kind of this Rudo realization moment?
I mean, I just think it's excellent getting to feel the payoff because I always really have loved and believed in Rudo as a character, even since the beginning, just because I like sympathize and empathize with a lot of what he's feeling. So even though there was like no immediate payoff for his character, I was cool to just be along for the ride because I've just believed in him the whole time. So now for us to get to this point where we finally see that, yes, Rudo has slowly but surely been realizing what it means to be human and connect with other people little by little. And now we finally get confirmation of that payoff. And I don't know, I just want to stand up and cheer for him. And, I'm so excited to see him continue to develop from here and slowly but surely with all of these companions figure out what it means to be human and connect.
Mori, you said something really great here was the connection piece of it. And I think it's what Engine has kind of been trying to get all of the cleaners that he recruited. I think this is exactly what his end goal was. He was like, I want to make sure that you are connected to people that will start to feel like family for you and you can learn to fight for something greater than yourself. And,
absolutely.
We've kind of seen that throughout the series, right? I mean, just recently, we joke about, Rio and the Glocky special, but she specifically said that I'm not going to let you harm my people. And I promised Engine I wouldn't kill anybody, but I'm going to stop you by any means necessary.
Make a stand.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
So I think that's kind of the overall. That is Engine's umbrella for his team.
Umbrella.
That's so good.
That's a great transitional moment to head into the pitfall. So let's go down the line. Let's talk about our favorite moments, lines, or reveals from the episode. Callie, since you're the guest of honor, do you want to start first?
Oh, sure. I mean, I feel like, of course, all of us are really thinking about, the big moment, right? When Rudo has his realization. I'm going to zoom in, though, on my specific part within that part that I really liked a lot is that, when Rudo is kind of he's having his monologue moment, but he finishes it off by doing the big thumbs down in Zodal's face, come at me, I've got my friends. Freaking awesome, right? And so we're all thinking yeah, go Rudo, this is so cool. And then after that, Zodal just going all purple and zooming in on Rudo was really, that made me feel oh no, oh God, I have chills. I'm in danger right now. It was
Zodal was so
scary.
I just think characters like that, they're so set in the way they they're formed by either hate or ambition or whatever. Or trauma into this this world view that they have. I feel like this is something that we see with a lot of comic villains too.
Yeah. I was thinking very Darth Vader of him. There's something that's very Darth Vader about.
And then
Zodal.
when the character that they're trying to mold into this thing shows them another way, it does make this shock but also anger response in the villains. And I was like, oh man, I wonder if under other circumstances, because there are a lot of parallels between him and Rudo, if things could have been different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Leah, you want to go next?
Yeah. So, I also love that moment of realization we were talking about. But let's go back into some of the comedic moments. That was one of my. I've just been blown away with the comedic timing of this anime.
The balance is so good.
When the car lands directly in front of Engine,
he's just
in that pipe, and he's like, huh? And then we get the final we're in a trash piece right now trope from the previous episode. And then I was talking about this before, but I love food, how pathetic ignored he is. He's sitting on the ground in a ball, fetal position, being
and Bundes is asking him you didn't fight him yet. He's
no matter what I do, he won't attack me.
Oh God, I love him.
He's so
the
funny.
more pathetic he is, the more I love him.
I know.
I can't take it.
He's so relatable too. In that situation, I'd be like, do you want to fight or I don't know.
We could just go get coffee or something. I don't want to really do things.
What about you, Lee?
Kind of piggybacking on that moment. So being a big fan of old school animation or just animation in general, the cartoonish way that Bro, Deer, and Bundes escape in the car So you think that like
Yeah.
this big like epic fight moment's gonna happen because like Bro says what Deer's powers are, and then like Bundus like turns into Dr. Octopus. Like I don't know what happens there. And then the ground just
So
like
good, yeah.
just splits from up under them, and they're crashing down, and they're immediately like, oh, we have to survive. And it turns into this like swimming to the car. Like, yeah, exactly. Like it just turns into this like big comedic bit, and they're getting ready to actually like fight each other, but it doesn't happen because they're focused on survival. One thing I also noticed after this whole like car and engine thing happened, did anybody notice that Bundus was in the car like when Simu finally gets a hold of engine and he's just like staring.
Yes.
Like his powers activated, and
He's
he's
like,
just
you don't even know what's about to happen.
staring. And I'm like, and I'm like creeped out because
Eyes
like
glowing.
when we met Bundus, his whole thing was trying to get information about the cleaner boss, right?
Yeah.
And then now he knows something else.
What's gonna happen?
He like the way that he gathers information is very specific. So there's like something is about to go down. And
It's gonna be
only
a long
Bundus
wait
knows.
for the next episode.
Yep. Oh man, so good at leaving us wanting more. This anime is
I
just
know.
As
they
always.
ended on the perfect spots.
They're
They
so
really
good
did.
at that. They're so good at that.
Well, it is time for us to exit like engine in the most aura farm way ever because we are dangerously out of time.
Oh,
Leah, are you ready to take us out?
Sure thing. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Gachiakuta After Show, brought to you by Crunchyroll and Sony Music Entertainment. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
The Gachiakuta After Show is hosted by me, LeAlec Murray, Leah President, Nicholas Friedman, who is on assignment, and today, Mori Calliope!
yay! Thanks, guys.
We are executive produced by Jonathan Hirsch, Joanna Clay, and Nick Friedman. Thank you to our lead producer, Kyla Carnero, and our producer, Carla Celerzano, and our associate producer, Zoe Culkin. Open-Ended Films edited and mixed this episode's audio. Our head of production is Sammy Allison. Special thanks to Tamika Balance Kalasny, and of course, the creators of Gachiakuta, Kei Urana and Hideyoshi Andou.
And we'll be back next week with even more Gachiakuta, of course. We'll see you then. Bye!
Catch you guys
y'all.
later.
There's nothing you could do about it. Nothing.
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 Nothing.